Hi guys, welcome back to Poddak with Podcast. As always, I'm your host Pasad Gunawardhan and this is my co-host.
Hi guys, I'm Bernadette Chaisuri.
So for today's episode, we have another project by the name of Celestivista. So today, let's get to meet the three wonderful people behind Celestivista. Please introduce yourselves to the audience.
Hi, I'm Hasnika. I'm the team leader for international services.
Hi, I'm Anuji Karunaratna, team leader for editorial team.
Hi, I'm Anandi Cheratna, the membership department director.
And all three of these wonderful ladies are joining us today from the Faculty of Humanities and Sciences and the School of Psychology. So, Bernadette.
Guys, tell us, what have you been up to lately?
So we just started our final year.
Yeah, three of us started our third year recently, and while taking the other modules, we also started our research program.
Yes, same as them. I also started my final year this year.
Alright, it seems eventful. Let's get into the topic of Celestivista. Tell us a little bit about Celestivista. So, what was it basically about?
Celestivista was an online musical concert which was held on 19th of August 2021 via Zoom and also Facebook Live from 7 p.m. onwards.
So there were about 1,800 participants from both Zoom and Facebook Live.
Yeah, we got a lot of participation and viewers from Facebook and Zoom. So that's something we didn't expect.
So I'm sure our audience would also love to know. How did you come up with the name for this project?
So Anudyaki came up with the name.
Yeah, so we all had suggestions about three from each one. And then we had a voting session and then we selected and came up with the name Celestis.
It's wonderful.
Democracy for the win. So, as seeing you, all three of you here, who basically chaired the project and what were your roles basically?
Anuji was the main chairperson and we were just there to help her
They
out.
helped me a lot to pull this off.
Yeah.
Well, did any of you sing in Celestivista? Or do you
No.
plan to? No. Do you plan to at all?
No,
No.
not at all.
Can you
No,
sing?
never.
Do you sing in secret?
No.
No? Well, we'll find out later then, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps we'll find out whether they
Who
can sing,
knows?
perhaps we won't.
Could be lying.
Keep watching to find out. So, just the three of you being here does not represent everybody who worked towards Celestivista, who works towards making it happen and a success. So, can you tell us and the audience a little bit about how many were there in the organizing committee and how did they join and a little bit?
There were 4 members in the organizing committee along with Anuti and Anuji, Kavindu, Onali, Ajesh and Imashi.
And also board members helped us a lot, especially Nimsaraya, Randimaya, Lapu, Ibrahim, Johanaya, Siwandiaki, Elisha and also Akash who moderated the event.
Yeah, special thanks to the PR team and IT team because without them we couldn't have done it within such a short time.
So it was very huge, I guarantee. I can tell that. So how long did it take to plan overall?
It only took like 2 weeks because I got the idea suddenly. So we only had 2 weeks, like almost 14 days to execute the
Wow,
project.
that's brilliant, guys. Whew.
So, now let's shake the tree and see what falls out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll direct this question first to Mayumi and Anuji. So, what is one thing that you find out that is annoying about Anuji?
Spicy.
So I find annoying because when she have a long story, she only tell 1 or 2 sentences, and she keeps us making us curious and I'll tell later, and that annoys me. Yeah, it annoys a lot.
What do you have to say about these accusations?
I will just agree with it.
For now.
So, ladies, for this to be fair, I'll ask from everyone. So, on Mayumi and Anudi, what is one thing you find out that is annoying about Anuji?
She's loud. She's really loud.
I didn't even get to finish the question. They had answered already. Very eager. And Anudi and Anuji, what is something that you find out that is annoying about the mysterious and silent Mayumi who's sitting over here?
She's very hard to, it's really hard to convince her to do something. So,
Yeah, exactly. Very hard.
Well, hopefully you learn something new. I learned something new as well. And Bernadette, can you take over?
Speaking of learning, what were the challenges you faced when coming up with this project and executing it as a whole?
So one of the main challenges we faced was it was only 2 weeks to do all the PR stuff, the IT stuff, and finding artists and all of that. So the time was a bit challenging because only 14 days for us to do all of those things.
Yeah, we also had a lot of disagreements between the three of us. But at the end of the day, we made it a success.
Yeah. You could never tell. You could never tell.
With the way they are smiling and hanging
I
around,
know.
you can never tell they are disagreed about
Such
anything.
angels, look at them.
So you said this was hectic, this was stressful, and you had disagreements and everything. But in the end, it was a success nonetheless. So something like that takes a toll or teaches you something, right? So what did this project impact on you personally? And first, I'll ask Anudhi.
Actually, there was a lot to learn from this project because it was my first time working with my two friends. They are my two friends ever since I started uni. So there was a lot to learn from them too. So yeah.
And with me, it was my very first project which I conducted, and I learned a lot throughout the project, how to make a report and all of those things. I had to learn from the beginning, and yeah, it was also a success.
And for me, this was the first time I worked with the newly appointed board members. So yeah, I got to meet them and work with them and make new friends.
And also would like to know, this is a very huge project indeed, as you've said 1,000 times. Okay, so how large of an audience did you have? Talk about it. Performers. What did you do?
We didn't expect a lot because we got a Zoom account which was only limited for 300 participants, so we expected that much amount, but in the end it was like over 1,800 participants for that.
Well, isn't that big? That's brilliant.
So if you guys have been fans of this podcast from the very beginning, you should know that suffering from success is a very, very recurring theme around here. And on that cheerful note, I'll move on to the next question. So you said us a little bit about their performers. This is a huge success and there was a huge crowd. So let's focus on the performance part. Right, how did they perform at Celestivista? How did you get to know the performance? And who were the performers?
So one of my friend contacted 5 performers from Voice Sri Lanka, because those days Voice was trending in this country. So we thought it was a good opportunity for us to get them on board, because even though they are also popular in those days. So yeah, there were altogether 9 artists on board, and 6 of them are from Voice Sri Lanka, and 3 of them we contacted from outside.
Very nice. A playlist of 9 artists is not easy to pull off, and not easy to pull off to make it a success. So Bernadette, would you like to move on to the next question?
Well, since this was a massive project and obviously the 3 of you were involved, were you satisfied with the outcome?
Yes, we were really, really satisfied with the outcome because it's something we didn't expect at all. All thanks to the performances by Chanduka, Madara, Niroda,
And also Shrimal, Kavindi and Rithmika.
And Asel, Minura and Ashane. Yeah.
So a huge shout out to all those performers who helped to make this project a success. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings an end to the questions round. And we'll join you back shortly with the fun and the game round. Welcome back. As you can see, the placements have changed a little bit. So basically what's going to happen now is we are going to play our own version of Pictionary. So I'm going to be the timekeeper, the host. And these are the 2 teams, Bernadette and Anuji in one team, and Anudhi and Mayumi in one team. So how it works is like this. I pick one of the random titles from here inside this box provided by our own Amy. So I pick one of these and show the title to each of the players who are drawing and to the camera, and the person who guesses it first wins the round. So let's begin. So this is the first phrase.
Oh God. Okay. Oh no.
So I don't know if this is visible, but this is the phrase. Yes. Your time starts now.
Sindhu.
The clock is ticking.
You cannot write virtually. Okay.
Oh no.
Not started.
Alright, start over, yeah.
Oh no.
You cannot type words, okay? You cannot type words.
I don't know why I'm gonna do this, but okay.
No writing words.
I'm not ready.
Okay, a little hint.
Yeah, show your picture to the camera.
A little hint would be this is a movie title.
You know. Focus
No,
on this
it's
one.
quite close. No. This is gone so far. Oh god.
No, it was good. The initial one you missed.
Yeah.
So it's writing.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
No, you could write a little bit, you know.
He can. He can. write.
No.
Can you show the picture to the camera?
Show the picture.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I know what the answer is, and I still have no idea what Anudhi has drawn.
Charlie and the
This makes sense. Come on. This actually makes sense.
Sure.
No,
You can't see.
No.
You can guess it.
Come on.
Just
Come
think
on.
of the
Come
character.
on.
Yeah, so we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. The answer was Johnny English.
It was Johnny right there.
It's Johnny.
Is he Johnny Walker?
Yeah, I drew him.
Okay.
Okay. Slim Johnny.
Okay, the second one, this is also a movie title. Anudhi is close.
You're very close. You're very close.
You're very close.
Very close. Very close.
I don't know how she went from Jurassic Park.
Even the dinosaurs were confused.
I thought it was Spider-Man.
So, let's go for the third one. So far, it's 1-0 to Anudhi. It's time for my revenge.
Oh my goodness, no. Is it hard? I mean,
It is not a movie title, it's a person.
it's a person.
Okay.
I can start drawing now.
Yeah, start. It is a very real person.
No. Latu has hair.
So this guy does not have hair. She's good. She's really good.
Is he from the board?
No, he's not. Yeah, he's from Rotaract, but not from the board.
Okay, not from the board. You must. The audience must have seen this.
Hot. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you hot. and yes, I feel like it would be unfair if I didn't show this. This is actually really amazing, and I'm pretty sure the picture will be shown to you in the meantime.
Can I see?
Let's move to the fourth one. So far, it's 2-0 to Anudhi and Mayumi.
Oh no. I'm drawing such good pictures.
It is a movie once again.
Okay,
It is
wow.
pretty easy.
Unicorn. No.
Dragon.
Equal.
It's 3. No. This is like Vaporeon from Pokemon.
To be fair, this looks like a hen.
Sure. This one looks like a unicorn.
Let's go for the final round and end this. This is the final one. So far, it's 3-0 to Anudhi and Mayu.
No.
We got one.
We
back.
got one.
We got one.
When?
back. I have to try your dragon.
This round.
Yeah.
No, we both shouted together.
Well,
Oh man.
See?
okay. So it's 3 and 1. Okay. We'll get something interesting, and winner takes this all. This is for 3 points. Okay.
Okay.
If you win, you get 4 runs, and you win. You win 6 runs, and you win. This is the right ending to this episode. So.
Oh, okay. We got this. We got this. Okay, shall we start?
No. It's a person.
From wood.
It's for you to see.
Hey, look.
They steal the show. Ladies and gentlemen, from this point onwards, this would be Johanna Ya's profile picture. Two Johanna Yas represented. Shout out to Johan Fernando, the man behind the camera, one of the men behind the camera. And so they won the game fair and square, 6 marks to 1 mark. So ladies and gentlemen, that brings an end to this joyous episode of Poddak podcast. Once again, congrats to our winners, Anudhi and Mayumi, who won 6 points to 1, and it was really fun. And I'm joining you today from Tea Talk, Park Road, Colombo 5. If you want to have a nice meal, please come over and have some wonderful time around here. And a huge shout out to Mr. Manoj Jasuria, who sponsored today's episode. And with that, I sign off. Bye.
Bye.
I would like to add all 3 of these wonderful ladies are joining us from the Humanities and Sciences and the School of Shit. Not School of Shit. Selena.